Come along, come along. We're headed to Johnny Fox's for College Dropout number 72 today. And I'm particularly excited for that tournament because I've actually got a theme going into today compared to like a couple of insights I've had in the past or just trying to get acclimated to the tourney environment. Today I'm actually thinking of splitting up my play into like 3 sort of areas. I was getting a bit frustrated in my friendlies because it felt like I'd be trying to bait someone and I'd be too far away that they wouldn't even feel threatened, and then if I got close I'd be playing like the rock paper scissors game, and I felt like I had to always strike or commit to something like shielding, attacking, things like that. So what I'm thinking of going to today to sort of address that frustration is I'm thinking of splitting things up into 3 regimes, 3 like modes of play. So I can either play like a bit floaty, like a bit further back, not too far back that they don't feel threatened at all, just outside their range, so I'm a bit harder to read, a bit more unreadable what zone I'll be in, and if they like overextend to hit me, I can whiff punish from that spot. But it's not really a priority when you're like floating. You're just sort of trying to be unpredictable and just assess what's going on. If I full hop and land and do nothing, like what do they do? Are they pulling triggers early? Things like that. And the second thing is, so first is floating, second is baiting. So not doing these like super galaxy brains setups, just some basic stuff like dash in, half step back, or dash in, jump back, like doing an attack like down tilt, not at them or on them, just to like sort of see if they're like, pulling any movements early, what are they gullible of like trying to punish when it's safe. Parrying, I guess maybe parrying or something like that, or shielding further away from them. And then the third thing is striking. So after being in those first 2 modes, there's a bit of tension built up between the 2 opponents. Then maybe I'll strike then if I find they're stuck in landing lag or they've put themselves in a bad position, and I'm like in that in-between state of like deciding, only then do I strike, like when I'm like more confirmed, more like assured of where they are, not just on a whim, on like feeling a need to like constantly strike to get like damage back, things like that. So quite keen to see how that sort of gameplay goes for today. I don't really mind when it comes to the results. I just want to see how that goes against the different opponents I have to play. I kind of do get into that those sort of states when I'm fighting some of the like better players, and I'm like playing more patient when I'm not trying to like scramble together a lead, or I feel like I'm not really getting any openings for what I've been doing and like kind of rush. So I don't know, we'll just see. This keeps falling. My freaking phone holder. We'll just see how that goes, and whatever happens, happens. So I'll see you after for the car talk back home.
That's actually quite it's okay.
Hey, what's better than what
do you mean? It's like better, you just get me. I don't know. It's like it stays there. Don't you have to take forever? But I'm
The first smash argument of all time is better, banana better. The answer, we're all going to hell. But that's okay. They haven't played Pac-Man for like 8 years, so she's probably fine.
Yeah, but you can't. It's like not. Oh, the item itself? Oh, I'm staying here forever.
Oh shit, I see blood.
They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time, right now. And the rumors are true. I have, well, not planted a tree, but I've taken a cutting from my nana's old shea oak tree, hoping to propagate that. Found out some cool things. Actually, my fourth go trying to propagate the tree. It's a bit hard, but found out about this bacteria that lives symbiotically with it. It's called Frankia. Some good stuff. Turns nitrogen into ammonia. Okay, enough of the tree ramble, tree talk. Let's get into the bracket run. See how we went. Overall thoughts, quite happy with how the sort of game plan of like floating, baiting, striking went. It like let me sort of see what the opponent was doing as well in that sort of framework. So if I was like floating away and then they'd like rush to start a situation, or then I'd know maybe to strike first or like to bait them to strike. So I'll like say I like full hop, drift in, then drift back, and then they like on reaction just immediately try swap my landing to change it up. I could full hop this time, fast fall shield. If they're going to attack, I could spot dodge as well. I don't think Wario does a really good job against most characters. They're just like boxing, like disjoint versus disjoint. So got to be careful when you're going in. I mean, fair, I think it's a really good hitbox. I think it will win a lot of the time as well. But playing a spacing game isn't really Wario's forte. Wants to like get his advantage state going. It's tough to kill. Find the waft. GG's. So yeah, overall though, I think by implementing that game plan went quite well. Bit of a smaller bracket tonight. Not the usual venue, Planet Royale. This time it was Johnny Fox's, so that could have been why. Or because Nao, the Japanese Korin player, he's actually coming to Perth next week. So, or this week, or last week, depending when you're watching, whatever. Regardless, let's get into the actual like bracket run. So my first opponent was Will, Billy, who plays Kazuya and Sonic, but I got the Kazuya, and I don't mind that matchup that much for Wario, but I think Will's done a good job like getting better the more we've played as well in that matchup. But that's like a matchup where like I'm basically floating and baiting most of the time. I don't want to commit to too many things. I just try a whiff punish, or I mean I can strike preemptively, like chomp preemptively as well to beat out some of the stuff. But for the most part, I'm just trying to get Kazuya to flinch, get him to commit to something, and then play from there. And yeah, I was really happy with how I was playing. Like I was spacing fairs on shield well. I was just doing a good job, just slowly racking up my percent, not getting overwhelmed or dying to the Rage Drive down Bs as well. And yeah, actually was quite close both games. I think got to last stock in both. Game 1 I hit like an up tilt waft. I think stock 2 sort of like get the ball rolling but didn't quite win on that last stock. And then game 2 I almost won actually. I hit like a nair 1-2, up air, nair 1 or double jump nair 1-2 on the, or short hop double jump nair 1-2 onto the platform. But because I had rage, I thought I only had to full hop. I just went to full hop waft as like part of that combo. But because I had rage, I actually knocked him further than I thought. So I actually needed to short hop double jump or full hop double jump waft, and that would have done it. But sucks. But I had like Nathan and Brendy watching that game, and like they gave me some cool feedback after, just said I was playing well, which always it feels good when people recognise how you're going. Like they went to Melbourne as well with me, so they're sort of seeing how the journey of my players progressed. So yeah, quite happy to see that. Then I played paper, so it's kind of funny. I ended up winning 2-1. What's quite funny, I guess, is like today I actually finished my physics paper, which I've been doing for the last 3 years. So kind of did beat two demons in that aspect, like my paper demon in physics, my paper demon in Smash Bros. Because I actually lost at the knockout series prior to this college dropout to Paper's Little Mac. And then game 1, I did a really good job with that game plan I was discussing, managing to actually whiff punish Little Mac, finding my hits in good spots. Did this cheeky, I hit him off stage, I was up a stock, and like he was in a pretty bad spot, so I just ran off the ledge, just held chomp, and there was basically nothing he could do as I was falling down. Just it was an awkward angle, it was side beat or down air to get his air speed, but yeah, you just couldn't really do much in that spot. So that was a good read, so they got me up and managed to close out game 1. After that, he decided to go me sword fighter, and I did okay, but I think I died to one of those up B combos. Not even combos, just down throw up B. Died to it 80% on the ledge, so ended up I think losing a stock advantage game 2 because of that, and ended up winning game 3. So I found just doing a better job playing around me sword fighter's hitboxes. The side B, I was struggling at first, but then I'd either just know not to contest it, maybe let go of shield, punish it if I could, or set up preemptively if I knew they were going to try skip ledge. I just full hop away and then back air to punish, and then I ended up closing out by I got this cheeky fair into down tilt as they were at the ledge, fair them forward down tilt, and then because they were at a 45-degree angle to the ledge, kind of an awkward spot for me sword fighter. I guess they can up B off the rip, but again, I thought maybe that would be fine. I got the super armor as well, so I just fell off, did the full waft to close out, got a really big full waft hitbox. That full waft hitbox from below is just nasty, straight up. So I was quite happy to win that, especially because I'd lost the previous week as well. And yeah, just a good sign, I guess, of how that sort of how those 3 things were applying to my gameplay. So yeah, really happy with that dub. And then finally I versed Jad Lad. So I versed them at the late registration 2 weeks prior. I was leveling up my Wario number 21. It ain't about how hard you hit. Excuse me. So, not sure if I did better or worse than the late registration game. Jadlad's a really good player, and like the way he moves is like really impressive on Ganondorf. Honestly, like I really struggled to like find my way in. Can't really edge. I'm struggling to like edge guard. Just struggling to really pick my spots, to be honest, because Jadlad does a good job like mixing it up, making me play risky, and then like he'll play like a good neutral, and then like chuck out like an F smash up smash to like close out one of my stocks like 60. I'm like, should have seen this coming. The cheeky Ganon smashes. So yeah, I think I hit an up tilt waft one of those games, but overall I think Jadlad was playing a bit better than me, and that's fine by me as well. So kudos to him. So yeah, just a quick 1-2 bracket. I think I got 9th or 13th, can't remember. So yeah, probably 9th sounds alright. So not too bad. Really happy with I have implemented what I was talking about in the car talk. Like that was the theme going into today. So happy to see how it went. I think though, what I really need is like just to practice my movement again in training mode. I feel like really clunky how I'm moving, even if I'm thinking about things a certain way. If I'm not executing it right, it's not great. And I think maybe going into next tournament, I'll start thinking about the range I want to play at. I think I'm gullible of like always playing short range because like Wario likes range, but playing mid range is fine against Wario because he's got the speed, like the air speed, not really ground speed, but he's got a far dash. But he's got sort of like the options at mid range, and I don't mind being at that range either. Like if I'm only playing short range, then I'm just going to lose RPS situations as well. So it's just about pick and choosing, and I think I've done a good job with that. So that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next Monday probably. See ya.